Well, Summernats is back for 2025, but I can tell you it brings out the best and the worst when it comes to the car community. Now the truth is, and we all know it, there was a big issue with police officers and car enthusiasts. And the big line between that is the word hoon.
Serial hoon. Hoon meat.
This is hoon heaven.
Now there's this video from last year Summernats of a VE Commodore doing a fantastic skid, but it is the stupidest thing in the world. It's on public roads, straight in front of a police officer.
I think they've really plateaued as a species, a subspecies of the human race. I don't know what goes through their mind.
Now when the cops and the media see a video like this VE Commodore doing a skid, what do you think they categorize us as? Hoons. And they assume that every single person that's into cars acts this way. Now, Summernats obviously is the biggest event when it comes to burnouts in Australia nationwide, but more people means more problems, and Summernats brings out sometimes the best and the worst in people. As you can see, how many videos are going around of police officers defecting cars, or the amount of authority that has to be there. The people that are at the events obviously don't have a good relationship with these cops. I mean, things like last year's security guard accident, you wouldn't believe it to happen until it happens. But then again, you think, wait, it is Summernats. I mean, the amount of tourism revenue this brings to the ACT is massive. That's how big the event is. It's one of the biggest of the year. But this also might be the biggest cause of why car enthusiasts get mixed up with, let's say, hoons on the roads. When it comes to what it says on a paper, most days cops will follow it. So even if you've got something like coilovers or a slightly louder exhaust, they don't care. There is no remorse. You'll probably get defected in this day and age. Now, there's a lot of defects happening at Summernats, as we've seen on the videos. On one side of the spectrum, you've got people who are following the law, have modified cars, probably on Club Rego. They're bringing the vehicles out for probably once every year to this event to enjoy it and to use the vehicle. But on the other side of things, you've got people who are doing skids on the public road outside the venue who are causing a bad reputation. Now, is there a way to mandate this? Well, it should just be common sense to those drivers. The unfortunate factor is whether you are following the rules or you're not following the rules, cops don't really care. If your car looks modified and they're having a bad day, you're probably going to get pulled up and you're going to get defected. I know how much pride and joy people put into their vehicles and how much effort it is. And having to put your car back to stock is never something that you want to do. In some cases, it's hard to do it because you've already sold all the parts anyway. But this is the sad thing that we've come to. I mean, if you are a car enthusiast and events like this are happening where there are people that are causing a bad reputation or doing the wrong thing, in most cases it feeds on to everyone, and those who are doing the right thing get punished as well. The sad thing is as well, it's also an easy revenue raiser for cops. I mean, when you've got all these vehicles in one vicinity, if you want to get a bit of revenue, you can easily defect so many cars. And the sad thing is, Summernats is an easy defect station. Now, Summernats will live on. It's a massive event. It's got its fan base, it's got its niche, but the unfortunate truth is it's an easy target for media to report stories on due to what's been happening there. It's an easy place for cops as well to defect cars, pick up on people doing the wrong thing, and then the people that are doing the right thing are going to get blamed for it. And to those people that are doing the right thing, I mean, I feel for them. It's so unfair if you've put so much work into your car, you come to an event, you're doing mostly the right thing, but you're driving it in the atmosphere of the event, doing the right thing, and you're still getting pulled up. I can imagine the frustration from those owners. And I'm guaranteeing you there's a lot of people who have been unfairly targeted by seeing all these videos online. It just seems like there's always some sort of bad rep that comes out of it every year with a certain topic. But the main thing that's always happening is people are getting targeted in their cars fairly and unfairly as well. But Summernats will continue on. Let me know what you think in the comments. And overall, I think it's a fantastic event and we need stuff like this. There's a niche for the burnout community. The sad thing is it's making the relationship between the automotive world and police officers way, way worse. And people are getting targeted unfairly. Thanks for watching, guys, and long live Summernats. I think this event's going to fix some issues up, but the main thing people need to fix up is their own behavior at the event if they're doing the wrong thing.